All right, everyone. So, a couple of you might have gotten a mysterious sort of looking email in your inbox today. Shit, I deleted it. Oh my god, I actually deleted it. Oh my god, I deleted it. Oh my god, I deleted the Ghoul email. Oh my god. Oh, I had to go look up a YouTube video of the Ghoul email. Nah, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just keep doing it. Alright, so recently some of you guys may have been receiving a particular email coming in from the Lotus where she talks about this new purge that you need to participate in that's happening on Cetus because bad guys are starting to attack it. And you know what? Out of a reaction, most of you probably just instantly delete the mail. Okay? This is what mine looks like. My last email is from Katir, not from the Lotus, because normally nobody cares about the Ghoul Purge. It comes back like once every 3 weeks. But why am I doing a video about this now? I'm doing a video about this now because, as it turns out, it's not as completely useless as most people would think. Now, that being said, it does come back pretty often, and it is, for the most part, somewhat useless. But in this particular case, for this next week, it does actually have quite a bit of a role, especially for players who haven't been able to play for like 16 hours every day for the past 4 years. Back before the old night, back before the old alert system, because Nightwave brought about some changes that I don't think most people have really. I don't think they've really taken in those changes yet. So, we're going to participate in the Ghoul Purge. The reason why we want to participate in the Ghoul Purge is because right now, there are no other ways to reasonably farm Nightan from the game. If you've been playing since, I don't know, 2015, you notice that you're usually able to go straight to navigation, and then you'll have a random alert show up for Nightan 4 times a day. And most people would say, oh, well, I'm not awake for most of those Nightan events. Why can't we just have a system where we can deterministically farm Nightan? I cannot play 24 hours a day, people say. Well, maybe you're just getting a little bit too much sleep, or you're making too much money, or you're like a normal person and you like do other things. But no, 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 no. Clearly, that's not acceptable in 2019. It's not okay to be like that anymore. So, what they did with Nightwave is that they made it so that the alert system, the 4 random Nightan alerts went away, and then you could use wolf credits that you could farm up in the 10 weeks in order to buy Nightan. Small problem though, that Nightwave Season 1 ended more than a week ago at this point. It ended May 19th. It is currently May 31st. It has been over a week since we have been able to farm wolf credits in order to farm Nightan, and there are two major ways to get it in this game. One of those is to do sabotage caches. You have to find all three. It can't be the high sabotage on Eris, where you also farm shell shock and high voltage, the hybrid electric mods. You have to do those in regular sabotage missions. That's not okay. It's less than a 1% chance if you find all three, and you have to do it over and over and over. That's the only major way to farm Nightan until today. So apparently what we can do here is that Ghoul Purges, these bounties, give you the chance to farm Nightans because these have a better drop rate than sabotage caches. That, remember, this is the third sabotage cache. This you only have to run one bounty. It's the rare reward for the level 1 Ghoul Bounty. It's also the reward for the level 2 Ghoul Bounty, even though they're higher levels. In fact, let's take a look at the drop tables. Warframe, Warframe, drop tables. In fact, we'll take a look at the drop tables right now. Nitain. Nitain. 1 entry. That's caches. That's your drop rate of Nitain caches in sabotage missions. Not only do you have to get the 3rd cache, it's less than 1%. It's a legendary drop. That's not okay. Next one, that's another sabotage. Another ultra rare. It says not even legendary, ultra rare. I think the stats get a little bit better. You're more likely to get Nitain as you go up in difficulty for caches, but you have to get to Uranus before you get a 2% rare drop, and nobody does sabotage caches in Uranus. Freezing. Ultra rare? Is that the lowest one? This. Oh, Sarah's. Okay. Alright. Let's keep going before it stops being 2%. 1.01%! Wow. What an amazing difference. Lua the Moon, which some of you guys haven't seen yet. Spoilers, by the way. 1.29%. That's still below 2%. That's not helpful. Kuba Fortress, 2%. Ghoul Bounties, however, are rerunnable. You can do them in a group. Other people won't mess it up for you. But you can not only get... You have 2 chances to get Nitain, even on the Tier 1 bounty. And that's okay. 4% at stage 4 out of 5. 6% on the final stage. This is why you want to do the Ghoul Bounties. Normally, people get the email and it's like, oh, this fucking event again. I don't care. I don't fucking care. But for everyone else, this is your only reasonable way of farming Nitain. 4 and 6% again on rotation on the tier 2. So if you really if you really need Nitain, if you're a new player and you want to try to farm up that Vauban Prime, or you're trying to farm up anything, literally anything that needs Nitain in this game, you don't have a choice. Either you can do sabotage caches, or you can do the Ghoul Bounties. Your call. Alright? So that was a bit long of an introduction, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into a bounty. Because... Wait a minute, did I put that on public? Not only that, we're going to bring our favorite frame in the game, the legendary Mr. Ban himself. He puts the ban in Banhammer. He puts the ban in Band. He puts the ban in Band-Aid. This is what this motherfucker does to mobs. And I'll be honest, I actually haven't really ever done these before. Oh, also, by the way, if you like lore, this is one of the ways that you get encrypted journal fragments from Cetus. So, you know, whatever. If you guys like the lore of Warframe, you can go ahead and do that. Whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna judge you, nerd. I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, I just called you a fucking nerd and pretended that I was coughing doing it, but I'm not gonna judge you. I'm just gonna mock you, cause I don't judge. I only mock. I deserve that. So these mobs are going to be around level 15 or level 25. Okay. Alright. Alright, well, I feel scammed. And I guess we just defend this for 2 minutes. Encrypted journal fragments. Encrypted journal fragments are the lore devices for... Why are you shooting me? Get out of here. This is our town, scrub. Yeah, beat it. This is our town, scrub. You like lore? You do ghouls. You like Nitain? You do ghouls. If you don't like Nitan, but you still need it anyway, you do ghouls. This bounty has been brought to you by Ra's al Ghul Douglas, starting cornerback for the Philadelphia Eagles. Actually, I don't think he's the starter. That's unfortunate. He fucking deserves to be one. He's very good at this. He's very good at football and video games, as it turns out. Ooh, actually did a lot of damage. So, since the high tier bounty and the low tier bounty both have the same rewards, they both have the same rewards. If you really want to farm Nighthand, you should probably just spam the low level bounty. It's a little faster. As it turns out, this isn't particularly difficult. It probably won't be, but there is quite a bit of waiting. Hey, M4 Relic. We did it. For those of you who are wondering if these mobs are actually any difficult, when they die, they explode, and the cloud does cold and viral damage. But otherwise, they're not that scary. Oh, that would be the edge of the map. Huh. Interesting. I actually don't know how to do this part of the mission. I haven't done this since the first time ghouls came around. That was like 18 cycles ago. If I actually kept all those mails, I'd be able to tell you how many Ghoul Bounty events there have been. Reach the drop point. Alright, since I've got the data mass from stage 2. Oh, right. It's an excavator. This reminds me of Firefall. It really does. Except I don't get to find the resources myself, but I guess if they added spiders that exploded and giant vein claws, this would pretty much be Firefall, wouldn't it? I mean, Firefall took place on Earth, so technically yes. But Firefall also had the melding and the Chosen and Antarctica. We don't actually do missions on Antarctica in Warframe. Press F in the chat to pay respects to a fellow indie game that was both mismanaged and held up by Mark Kern. That game had a curious development lifetime. It really did. Oh, well, I'm gonna kill one. Let's see what happens. See? Cold, toxin. Wait, did they get rid of viral proc? What? I think they got rid of the viral proc. Huh. So I guess it's just cold and toxin. Hmm. I really don't remember this part. Well, besides the excavator part. But yeah, I haven't done this in a while. Hmm. They removed the viral like a year ago. Oh, okay, alright. Hmm. Shows you. Hey, 100 munitions. That's like 10 flat. No, that's another reason why you want to do this mission. This is 10 flat. Oh, hey! I got a lore piece. Strength in numbers. We did it. We did it. For those of you who also like lore, um, I'd bring Helios here. because then that way he'll give you a bunch of scans. But again, that's if you like lore. You don't have to like lore. I'm not here to judge, only mock. You know, I'm starting to realize that memeing striking is probably not the most viewer-friendly example of how to do missions, but you know what? But you know what? We have to show people our vote ban dominance. Cetus Wisp. Yikes. Not Nitan. Oh, and for this part, you can make it faster by using a cipher. When you free the guy, just press Y. It'll quick use the cipher. Hey! Encrypted journal fragment. Speaking of which, that's not an Nitan, but that is a lore piece. Turns out you need those. Alright, we're going home. Whoops. Well, I guess that was the level 1 Ghoul Bounty. Dinner time, my ghouls. You're having maggot. Yeah, I wouldn't mispronounce that word. The mispronunciation might get you banned from Twitch. But that was a playthrough of one of the missions. Now you understand that Nitan's not as easy to get. You guys like this video? Leave a thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review on Yelp. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever else you get this podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow.